Here we go. Clock, 10, 10.
Give left side for Pierce. Taken down at the 42. You talk about this Miami defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey,
Williams, a man in motion right.
yellow, Lonnie. Green jacket. Set cut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And Sharp calls it in. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line.
Black shot. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. Touchdown Bills. Robbie chosen. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Got it.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Go 14.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
This is 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Nolan Smith in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. To throw is Wilson.
Dude, you guys do not block.
Once again, the former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay,
Buffalo
ready?
offense ready to go for their next drive.
Hey, red. Ready?
Ritter with it after the play fake. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup at 34 yards. After one, 7-3 the score.
Come on, set. Blue check. Hut, hut.
That's into the hands of Chosen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Blue striker. Set, go.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Dude, what? I'm sorry. That's BS, bro. He was there.
A great effort
Wow.
there. 27 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
That's BS, dude. The guy had no chance. No chance. And they said, nope.
After
we're
the
not doing
roughing
that.
penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. In motion left, Hill. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
Dude.
And not much there.
Oh.
Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Now 2nd and 9. Throwing is Wilson.
Why the fuck did you... Dude, what the fuck? Why did you not throw the ball, bro?
Simple game.
Why would you not throw that ball?
He's talking about those guys throwing the
What the
football. In this
fuck?
situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
There's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my god. All right, game. Sure.
Excellent
Sure, game.
on 3rd down.
Sure.
That was not an easy one to
Sure.
hold on to. On 4th down, Matt Ariza is sent on to punt.
Oh, fuck you, Madden.
Take it at the 37. 35 yards that
You
time on the
had-
punt. And the Bills will take
That was
over the
wide
football
open.
with a
Couldn't
1st
throw the
and
ball.
10.
Here we go,
The
set.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down
stop bailing
inside
him
the
out,
20-yard
bro.
line. So the big play
Oh
means
my
just
God,
like that, they'll
game.
operate from the red zone now on first down. A run for Pierce out of the gun. They'll get
Get the
forward for
fuck out of
3
here,
down
that
the
bullshit,
16-yard
dude.
line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Right, 37. Smack, red.
Ritter. And it'll be
Thank you, Darren.
intercepted.
No, let's go down. Let's go down.
James with a pick.
Go down. Just go down. Just go down, dude. Just go down.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try to mill it. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Alert.
In motion left, Hill. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. There he goes left side. He's to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a score. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the YL.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Dolphins 10. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Going play action, Ritter.
Dude, I don't get that, dude. Like, how is he getting open like that?
Not before getting this inside the 25. 33 yards that time. He's got Jordan complete right side. And he gets it inside the
Glitching.
10.
Piece of shit, dude.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Ritter. Eluding the pressure right.
Go.
Dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 14-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st down, Wilson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver,
Oh,
left to
God.
right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Hill going to go in motion right. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
Bills 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
6 Mega Black Ultra. Red Cycle. Ready.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
White. Ready.
On second down, Ritter. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Now the timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Claws red. Cut.
First down. Here's Ritter.
Right.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Ready.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Smith red. You yellow. Set. Go.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Derwin James with a pick. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
It's the score, Dolphins 24, Bills 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Running it with Jacobs, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a 1st down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Go.
Williams being motion left.
Black shot. Set.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. He's airing it out for Williams. That is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
They're just going to run a drive route here with their tight end. Let him get upfield about 10 yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a first down.
Ready.
To the air again, it's Ritter. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Smash. Red. Set.
Ritter with another throw on second down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
117 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3.
Good job right there. Start.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. There he goes again. Touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
38. Bills 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Ready, set. Yellow.
They'll
blue,
send a receiver in motion left.
6. Mega. Ready.
On first down, Ritter. That pass caught. It's
Oh
Williams.
my God.
And he's gonna get this all the
I tell
way
you
down
what, dude.
inside the
You got
35.
lucky on that one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Black Ultra.
First and 10 at the
Ready.
33.
Ritter from the gun. Dancing to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Bomb.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Hand off left side, Pierce. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Watch out now.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Ritter to throw it.
At the 21-yard line.
Oh my God. Let Joey Porter get one, will ya?
He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Bills.
Freaking mad.
Jonnu Smith from 21 yards away. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2.
Yellow, lining. Edo blue. White, white. Blue, black. Ready?
Ritter will throw for it.
Dude, what are you doing, bro? No. Talk about a glitch.
That cuts the lead a bit further.
Talk about a glitch.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They run it with Jacobs.
Dude, I should have got the first. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Powering his way forward and getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 136 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. A handoff. Jacobs running to the left.
Dude, you guys got to block him, bro.
From the 49 to the 50. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
That's out to Hill. Right side complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Dolphins. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Dolphins are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Bills 22. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Bills
First and 10, it's Pierce. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
39-yard line.
Ritter now on second down. Got his man. It's Williams. He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now here's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Miami.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Start.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Wilson. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Miami.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
14.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
0-0-0.
It's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Set, go.
Ritter will set up to throw it. It's caught. Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, red. Blue, check. Drill, green. Hut, hut.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Goes right back to Smith again. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set, ready. Go pink. 6, mega. Black ultra. Ready?
Ritter on 1st and 10. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Red, cycle.
2nd down throw coming for Ritter. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Blue, go. Needle blue. Set.
A final shot now for Ritter. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Dolphins, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.